One final question, because we're maybe imagining somebody different who doesn't have any injuries. But what they're saying is like, I'm really time constrained. So, there's a lot of listeners here who have a whole bunch of small children and like they're trying to squeeze this in around the edges of their life or other things in their life, that they're having to balance. So they're like, oh, I'd love to be able to have the time to spend, 3 hours a week at the gym and go and do some running, but they're really constrained. If they were saying like, I'd love to understand if I had 15 or 20 minutes, maybe 2 or 3 times a week, what are the sorts of exercise? What am I looking to do to make that have this best impact, given the way you're describing this huge impact it can have on my long-term health?
Yeah, well, for the record here, I have a 5-year-old daughter and 3-year-old son. I am a full college professor. I coach many professional athletes, and I have 6 companies. I'm in the same boat.
I wish you'd said that. I wish you'd said that at the beginning, because I had assumed that you were managing, all of that exercise. So what do you do?
Yeah. Okay. So similar thing. If you put those constraints on there, you want at least once a week, in my opinion, at least once a week where you can do a longer session with no breaks. Call this steady state, call it cardio, call it whatever. So for Natasha, she's going to go on the spin bike. Great. For me, a lot of times that's on a bicycle and I'm going to ride around outside on a bike, right? I'm going to hop on the bike. I'm not going to warm up. I'm not doing any breathing drill. Like I'm going to get on the bike and I'm going to go. I live in Southern California, so it tends to be nice almost every single day. Okay. I try to do that for like a 45-minute ride. I'm literally gone 46 minutes, right? Like I come back and like minute 46, I'm switching out. I'm grabbing a kid. I'm doing something. I'm getting back on a call. I'm not laying around and I'm getting right back after it. I'd love to go longer, but that's what it is. So 1 session a week. Natasha does 2. Candidly, I'll do 1 generally. I will then also supplement that with as much general physical walking as I possibly can. This is any call I can take on a walk, I will. If I'm ever traveling, I will never sit down during a layover. If it's a 4-hour layover, I'm probably going to walk for 3 hours and 40 minutes, right? I'm just going to get steps in. If I can, when I land, the same thing, like walking as much as I can. I don't like walking at all, but that is what it is, right? So when can I just get basic steps in? And then 1 day a week, can I go a little bit longer? 1 day a week, I'm going to go very, very short, very high intensity. I've got an aerosol bike, which is like the hand crank and the pedals in my garage, right? So I'm going to do that. That's probably looking like a 5 to 7 minute warm up, and then 10 to 12 minutes of any kind of extremely high intensity max effort intervals. This could be 30 seconds as hard as I can, 30 seconds off. Could be 4 minutes hard, 4 minutes off, a couple rounds of that. All kinds of stuff you can do. I might just go 10 minutes as hard as I possibly can and come back off of that.